Oh guys, it's also Sloshy here, or Noshy Sloshy, or Sloshy, or whatever you want to call me. And I'm doing another free-for-all commentary on Modern Warfare 2. And like I said in the last video, not many people do it on this game because, you know, it's old school. But I'm not that good at it again, so I'll probably do really bad. But yeah. Oh wow, really? Look how close the game is to finishing. Wow. But in this video, someone gave me the topic of the community and how I feel about it. So in the next game, which will probably be very soon, I'll be, talking about that. And yeah, talking about that and all, how I feel about the community. But yeah, so basically, I'm just gonna play. Well, this game's like finished. Right now. Wait for 3, 2, 1. No. It'll be finished in a minute. But yeah, so I might as well just start the topic off. Like start with, I might as well talk about like people setting up and things like that. Like, I'm not really a big fan of people setting up. Like, it's not, it's not like against the law if someone wants to set up, whatever. But like, it's immoral, really. I'm joking. But like, the one thing I don't like is when like you get people that don't set up, but then like people in the game just have like a huge like rant at them. You're like having to go at them like, oh dude, you're such a prick. Why didn't you set up and stuff like that. Like, I just think that's kind of, it's a bit gay to be honest. Because why someone doesn't. Like, you don't buy the game just to set up, do you? I mean, it's kind of pointless.
Well, what do you think it's gay people?
Shut up. But like, obviously, if someone's gonna set up, then I mean, it is quite annoying because obviously, for the standards of clips, like in this time, in these times, the standards are a lot higher. So obviously, if you hit a setup clip, it's not going to be as good as a non-setup clip, whereas before, it really wouldn't matter. Like, you'd hit a setup clip and someone would still think you look sick, but now for some reason, all of a sudden, if one person sets up, it's just automatically a bad clip, But it's kind of pointless, but, like, I don't know, it's sort of like, people are sort of, like, ruining the community just from giving out, like, because COD used to be a game which you would play, and you would have fun, but now it just seems that it's a game to give hate and chat shit to people. Which is kind of a bit, bit mean. When, like, But also, another thing is, like, I want to say squeaky kids, but, like...
The correct term's pre-pubescent.
Yeah, pre-pubescent, that's the one. Like, I'll admit sometimes if there's a kid that's like really pre-pubescent, I might be like, dude, shut up. Like, not because of the fact that I'm giving him hate because he's like 10, but like just because some people that are 10 really just don't know when to shut up. Like, they'll just keep talking like when really no one actually cares. But like, when people start like, when you were 10, did you ever like want to hear someone insulting your mum or something like that? I mean, when you're 10, you take things a lot more seriously than when you're like, 14, 15 or whatever. Because when you're like that sort of age, you just take things as jokes. But I mean, when you're like, when you're like 10, I mean, you take stuff seriously. I mean, if someone told you, your mum's got AIDS or something like that, you might actually believe them if you were that age. But like, I mean, it like there's no need to take the mick out of a little kid that's like 5. But another thing is, if you are like have got like a really really high pitched voice, if someone's taking a mick out of you, just take your mic out. Don't try and fight back because other people in the lobby are gonna join in, and to be honest, like, you're not gonna win. Like, if you're like 4 and you're saying, oh no, my voice isn't squeaky, and you're like, I can't even go high, but like, if you're like, oh no, my voice isn't squeaky, like talking really really high, my like, you're not gonna win, you know? So, like, if you have a high voice, just take your mic out, or just play with your friends and go in private chat or party chat or whatever. Depending, you know, if you're going on search and destroy, then, you know, just go in private chat, or just mute everyone. And, like, if you ever think that, like, you know, like, something's gonna occur, like, I say occur, like, you know what I mean, like, if you go into a game and there are people, like, talking really loud that are, like, really annoying you, don't, like, start chatting shit to them, just, you know, just mute them. Yeah, smile and wave, you know? Smile and wave. And just take it. Take it on the chest. Just say, you know... Yeah, just leave it. Leave it, yeah?
Leave it.
See, like, also, the one thing that I don't like is when you get kids that are like, oh, dude, why aren't you quick-scoping or no-scoping, or why aren't you using a sniper? Like, the game isn't, like, fair enough, like, I snipe, so I'm not gonna deny it. I do get, like, annoyed when, you know, you get some kid, like, tryharding on a game like this with a machine gun, like, on a game that's, like, 4 years old. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't really see the point. I mean, if someone wants to do that, then I have nothing against it. I mean, it may annoy me sometimes, but, you know, there's no need to have a go at someone for, you know... I mean, the game wasn't made for snipers, to be honest. I mean, it's a really good game for trick shotting. I'm not, like, there's no doubt about that. I mean, it's good for trick shotting and feeding and, you know, whatever, but, like, it wasn't made for that. So if someone doesn't do it, then there's sort of not really a need to, you know, have a go at them for it. I mean, all they're doing is playing the game. Like, you know, think of back in the days when you were young. I'm pretty sure everyone started out using a machine gun. Like, no one just went straight into trick shotting, because, I mean, to be honest, everyone's bad at one point as well. Like if someone does, like, a 360 and they're, like, 7, don't give them hate. Be like, yeah, dude, come on, keep it up, or something like that. Like, give them, like, inspiration, sort of. Don't, because think, if you're, like, young and you want to get into trick shotting, and then you just hear all these, like, pricks saying, you know, oh, dude, get out of trick shotting or feeding or whatever, you're shit at it, you know? Like, there's no need for it. So, like, guys, next time you're in a game, like, don't, you know, don't chat bad to, like, a 4-year-old. Just, you know, let him do what he wants to do. If he wants to use, like, a regular gun, just let him, you know? There's nothing, like, it may annoy you, but, like, you know, at the end of the day, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna hate on someone, just don't. Because if someone hated on you, you'd get annoyed. So, like, you know, there's no point. But, like, another thing is when someone, like, says something about, like, your parents and that, and then you're just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna report you. There is nothing wrong with reporting someone for saying something. I mean, fair enough, you might say, oh, no, but I don't want to be called a snitch or something like that, but, you know, if someone says something, but obviously if someone says something as a joke, if someone's like, oh, you know, your mum's so fat, she makes the Grand Canyon look like a sandpit or something like that, you know, it's funny. I mean, you may take it to offense, but it is genuinely funny. But, like, when they start bringing, like, really serious things into it, like, you know, sort of like, the other day I heard someone say your nan has trench foot. Like, I mean, fair enough, it could be slightly funny, but, like, it takes it way too serious, you know? Like, when you bring people's, like, grandparents and things like that into it, like, you never know, some kid could turn around and be like, you know, oh, my granddad's dead, or my grandma's dead, or whatever. Like, they could take real offense to that, but anyway, guys, I know you didn't really get a full game, because obviously, you know, stupid host migration. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace.